Ambassadors from the European Union held an emergency meeting in Brussels today after President Donald Trump threatened to impose tariffs on any European country that opposes the United States taking over Greenland.
And of course, the EU is one of the U.S.'s largest trade partners. Implementing tariffs could mean higher prices on multiple goods. We're tracking down the latest conflict and how it could impact American consumers.
Tensions between the U.S. and European nations are rising after President Donald Trump announced a 10% tariff on 8 countries that oppose the U.S. taking over Greenland. Those tariffs will start February 1st and rise to 25% on June 1st until an agreement for takeover is reached, Trump says. The U.S. Treasury Secretary defending the U.S.'s actions to Kristen Welker on Meet the Press today.
I believe that the Europeans will understand that this is best for Greenland, best for Europe, and best for the United States.
For months, Trump has insisted the U.S. should control Greenland. Its far north location makes it ideal for missile early warning systems and monitoring vessels in the region.
We need Greenland for national security.
Greenland is an autonomous territory of Denmark, which is a member of NATO. Any American military move on Greenland could trigger Article 5 of the NATO treaty, which says an armed attack on one NATO territory is an attack on all.
Nobody in Europe is backing down their full support for Greenland and Denmark in this case.
The threat of tariffs is infuriating many of America's closest allies.
Obviously, I don't agree with that.
The EU is one of the U.S.'s biggest trade partners.
This is something which will be very costly to the U.S.
Now, Trump didn't say if the tariffs were on the top of current levies. An added 10% tariff on European imports could drive up prices for many products like pharmaceuticals, cars, auto parts, food, and wine. Those costs could likely be paid by U.S. consumers.
And a local senator is chiming in on Trump's push to take over Greenland and those new tariffs that he's threatening. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul saying there's no need or legal standing for the United States to assert its control in that country.
Emergency powers are for emergencies. They should be short-lived, and we can't throw out all of the Constitution's rules on where taxes originate because someone declares an emergency. There are no true emergencies. There's no emergency with Greenland. That's ridiculous.
Senator Paul adding that if Trump wants to take further action in Greenland, he will need congressional approval.